Welcome to this, our main event for the virtual Stone Mountain Highland Games 2020. We are happy that you've chosen to be with us today. Trust me when I say that everyone involved in our games, the board of directors, and all the volunteers miss having you with us in person. And we hope this presentation, in some small way, may help until we all gather together again in October 2021. Now, please join me as we present the national anthems of Great Britain and the United States, sung by Kathleen McCook and Charlie Bradshaw, vocalist for Squinting Patrick.
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran blam, the bombs bursting in and gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. If Scotland were to have a national anthem, it might well be the Flower of Scotland. Let's ask Colin Grant Adams to sing this for us now.
Flower of Scotland, when will we see your likes again, that fought and died for your weeping hill and glen, and stood against him, proud Edward's armies, and sent him homeward. Those hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. Oh, hills that are lost new, which those so dearly held and stood against them. Proud Edward's armies, and sent him homeward. those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, though we can still rise now and be that nation again that stood against them. Red Edward's army and sent him homeward. They think again. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your lives again that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen and stood against him? Oh, Red Edward's armies and sent him homeward. They think again, they think again.
The first Stone Mountain Highland Games were held in October of 1973 under the leadership of the first Games president, William Johnston. The games were only held one day, but featured Highland dance, athletic, and pipe and drum competitions. The chief of Clan Macintosh was the first honored guest, and there were 15 different clans in attendance.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Stone Mountain Highland Games proudly presents our host band for the virtual 2020 Stone Mountain Highland Games, the Atlanta Pipe Band, under the direction of Senior Pipe Major John Recknickel.
The Stone Mountain Highland Games expanded to 2 days in 1975. The chief of Clan McIntosh again served as the honored guest, and the number of participating societies and clans continued to grow. Looking back at the many years of honored guest, it's Clan Donald, the McDonalds, who have had the most representation as honored guests of the Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this special version of Amazing Grace by the 2019 Stone Mountain Highland Games Band of the Games, the Waken District Public Safety Pipes and Drums.
Listening to pipe bands across social media playing Amazing Grace during the COVID crisis should cause us all to stop, listen, and look around to reflect on how special we as pipers and drummers are. John Newton wrote the words from personal experience. He grew up without any particular religious conviction, but his life's path was formed by a variety of twists and coincidences which were often put into motion by his recalcitrant insubordination. Author Gilbert Chase writes, Amazing Grace is without doubt the most famous of all the folk hymns, and Jonathan Aiken, a Newton biographer, estimates the tune is performed about 10 million times annually. As bagpipers and drummers, we tend to take this tune for granted because the gawking onlookers expect to hear it from us, our own form of recalcitrant insubordination. Twists and coincidences, life and death, we know this tune does the fighting for us. We do amazing things through music, and the plethora of social media posts are indicative of just how sweet the sound of the bagpipers playing Amazing Grace can be. Amazed by grace, not triumphant, not yet, merely grateful.
In 1982, the Stone Mountain Highland Games were honored to host the first international Scottish gathering in the United States. Over 68 clans participated that year. It was also the same year that the Games first offered a military tattoo featuring massed bands, Highland and Scottish country dancing, and much more.
This year, we had hoped to have Ian Alexander Gunn, Chief of Clan Gunn, with us as our guest of honor. While we can't be together on the meadow at Stone Mountain Park, our 2020 guest of honor has agreed to open our games from across the pond. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ian Alexander Gunn, Chief of Clan Gunn.
As the commander of Clan Gunn, I first attended the 4th Stone Mountain Highland Games as guest of honor in 1976. This year was to have been my first time as Chief of Clan Gun to appear as a guest of honour at the 48th Stone Mountain Highland Games. Instead, I am privileged to appear as the virtual guest of honour for the 2020 virtual Stone Mountain Games after the planned Highland Games had to be cancelled due to the coronavirus pandemic. In addition to the Games in 1976, my wife Bunty and I have attended the Stone Mountain Highland Games numerous times and have witnessed the dedication and effort of the Games Committee that has gone into the production of the Games over the years. I have no doubt that the same level of effort and dedication will continue in future years, keeping the Stone Mountain Highland Games one of the finest and friendliest of Scottish festivals in the United States of America. I now have the pleasure of declaring the 2020 Virtual Stone Mountain Highland Games are open.
The U.S. Military Academy Band, also known as the West Point Band, the Hellcats, were formally established in 1817. In 1991, the Stone Mountain Highland Games were honored to have the Hellcats give a memorable performance at the Games. Other world-class pipe bands appearing at the Games have included the British Caledonian Pipe Band, Scottish Power, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Pipes and Drums, Simon Fraser University, and St. Thomas Episcopal High School, the World Junior Pipe Band champions.
Okay, folks, it's time for our virtual Parade of Tartans. For those not familiar with this tradition, it's a time for our Scottish clans and societies to present themselves. It's a truly inspiring event that fills the parade field with a gathering of the members of 100 Scottish clans and societies that have assembled for our games. While we are missing so many aspects of our games, and so many dear friends this year, it is perhaps the absence of the Scottish clans that leaves the biggest hole in our hearts. We hope you will enjoy as we call our Scottish clans virtually. Clan Gun. Anderson. Armstrong. Baird. Bell. Blackstock. Blair. Bruce. Buchanan. Burnett. Cameron. Campbell. Carmichael, Cochran, Cahoon, Cunningham, Davison, Donald, Donachie, Douglas, Elliott, Ferguson, Forrester, Frazier, Galbraith, Gordon, Graham, Grant, Gregor, Guthrie, Hamilton, Hay, Henderson, Home, Hunter, Irwin, Johnston, Johnstone. Keith. Kennedy. Kerr. Lamont. Leslie. Lindsay. Logan. McAllister. McAlpine. McCallum Malcolm. McDougall. McDuff. McEwen. McFarlane. McPhee. McIntyre. Mackay. Mackenzie. McIntosh. McLaughlin. McLean of Lochbuie. McLaren. McLean of Durth. McClellan. McLennan. MacLeod. Macmillan. McNabb. McNaughton. McNeil, McNichol, McPherson, McRae, McTavish, Matheson, Maxwell, Menzies, Moncrief, Montgomery, Morrison, Murr, Monroe, Murray, Nesbitt, Ramsey, Rose, Ross, Scott, Shaw, Sinclair, Skeen, Stewart, Strawn, Sutherland, Urquhart, Wallace,
In 1976, the Stone Mountain Highland Games began formally tracking the clans and societies in attendance. Since that time, 5 clans lead the way with 43 consecutive years of participation. Clans Buchanan, Dunlap, McDougall, McFarlane, and Clan Wallace.
A year has passed since last we gathered at the foot of Stone Mountain. This year's pandemic has made gathering at Stone Mountain impossible. During the past year, we have lost many good friends and family members. Our Games family has lost 4 of our own. For those empty places in our hearts and in our minds, Norman Livermore, president of the Stone Mountain Highland Games, will offer a special presentation of Flowers of the Forest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to ask Norman Livermore, president of the Stone Mountain Highland Games, to offer his remarks as we bring our virtual games to a close. President Livermore.
I want to thank you all for joining us virtually for our 2020 presentation. 2020 will go down in the books for many things, most of which we would all be incredibly happy to quickly forget. I know that it has been difficult on you all. I assure you that it's been very difficult for my family and all of us at the Stone Mountain Highland Games. In a typical year, I would be standing with several hundred very tired volunteers that would have worked for weeks to produce another year's annual event. Many of these brothers and sisters in spirit would have given their entire annual personal leave to rise before the sun, come to the meadow, and transform it into our version of Brigadoon. We would be standing nearly exhausted, but incredibly satisfied with the results of our labors. This year, however, we have been forced to stay apart as many are in that high-risk category. Where we would be meeting and planning in person, we have been forced to use Zoom, Skype, and other electronic media. It is not the same, but it's all we have had. The past few days of virtual remembrance have been our attempt to make the pain of separation from the true labor of love a bit better. Not the new normal, but something we have had to do this year. As we wrap up the virtual event, we are already looking to our future. We will return to our happy place in the month of October. Our meadow will once again be filled with all of the sights and sounds and people that are so important to all of us. October 21 will be here before we know it. Until then, it is my prayer that you and your families stay safe and healthy. It is my hope that 2021 will see us return to the many activities related to celebrating our shared heritage. I look forward to seeing many dear friends in the new year at festivities throughout the region. Most importantly, I look forward to greeting each and every one of you again, October 15 through 17, 2021, as we return to our in-person celebrations at Stone Mountain Highland Games. Until then, from me and my family and all of our Games volunteers, SMHG back.
SMHG back. SMHG back, I love you dearly. Call again, you're welcome here. May your days be free from sorrow, and your friends be ever near. May the path of which you wander be to you a joy each day. SMHG back, I love you dearly. SMHG back on friendship's way. May the path of which you wander be a joy to you each day. And SMHG back, for we love you dearly. SMHG back on friendship's way. So SMHG back, I love you dearly. Call again, you're welcome here. May your days be free from sorrow, and your friends be ever near. May the path of which you wander be to you a joy each day. SMHG back, I love you dearly. SMHG back on friendship's way. SMHG back on friendship's way. SMHG back.
2020 has been a challenging year, and for the Stone Mountain Highland Games, 2020 has brought about another milestone memory, the first virtual games. In 3 short years, we'll celebrate another milestone as we recognize 50 years of gathering with our extended family, celebrating our Scottish culture and heritage, and witnessing competitions in the Scottish arts and athletics. There are some exciting plans in the works for this milestone, and you won't want to miss out. But until then, we hope that you're enjoying the 2020 virtual games, and we look forward to seeing all of your faces next year in 2021 at the Stone Mountain Highland Games. Sláinte!